thing about each of these systems, and I know it sounds like we're still kind of defining the problem here, but I promise that there is a solution in this. Each of these systems has a different purpose and a different need. So your applicant tracking system is going to collect different information than your background check provider, than your driver qualification file. But that information is going to be, the large part of that information is going to be required at each step of the process. So if you already have it, why are we not using technology to push that through to the next place? So you capture an application with name, employment history. That obviously needs to come to your background check from your applicant tracking system. But then you also want to make sure that you're pushing that into the driver qualification file. There's no reason that your drivers should go in there and start manually entering, their employment history, their driver's license number, all of this stuff that they've already given to you, and maybe more than once, really needs to be carried over. And also, like, why do you really need somebody to go in there and create a driver file when they have a clear background check, when you've already provided enough of that information to get it to be done? So the solution that we see, and where we really see the most benefit to our clients, is using APIs, using integration technology to really pass that through from one part to the other. Take that information, start at your applicant tracking system, have your background check provider take care of that. Then you're going to push that information directly over to that driver qualification file. We know what role they're going into. Sterling's going to know what location they are. We have all of that information to create that shell of the file, and then have your driver qualification file capture the official driver application, get some of that additional information that's not required anywhere for the building on it. And then kind of downstream, once you have that driver onboarded, your driver file knows everything about these drivers. It should be running your MVRs. It should be running your MVR monitoring. It knows when that driver is compliant based off of the standards that you have for a specific position, for the regulations. It needs to be able to talk to your route management system so you know that that driver is eligible to go out and drop off the products. At the same kind of time, when you term somebody or somebody changes roles, you're going into your HRIS system and you're marking them as no longer with the organization. You need to have that exported directly into your driver file, so you're no longer at the mercy of Department A telling Department B to have Department C do something. And that's, like I said, I've talked a lot about a really simple solution, but it's quite elegant at the end of the day, and it's going to free up a lot of time. And even more important than that, it's going to boost your compliance numbers.